Good morning, FGC. What's going on? It's Red K. And the hype for Project L, has been crazy over the last week. We did a story a week and a half ago saying that one of the Riot Games, people who play other Riot Games, did a open in-house beta test of Project L, actually. We know that the invites went out. We know that none of the FGC top heads, the Justin Wongs of the world, the Sonic Fox of the world, they didn't get the invites. The invites actually went out to fighting game fans that they have that play Riot Games already. So people that play League and are fans of these characters, not the actual FGC per se, even though we don't know if one of them did get invited because they're probably under an NDA, and those NDAs are pretty serious. So we know that the invitation was saying that you could actually bring a friend. So we know that it's going down this week, or went down last week, actually. So everybody's like, okay, we got Evo going online this year. We got in June, we got E3. So we're definitely going to hear something. Maybe not. Maybe not, because this right here. So the Cannon brothers come out. They're the heads on Project L. They're the ones who brung Radiant Games, that Radiant Games was the company that was bought by Riot Games. They made Rising Thunder. Actually, matter of fact, I just downloaded Rising Thunder to my computer, so I'm going to do some stuff with Rising Thunder, just going over how the game's inputs are. I don't know if you can get online anymore, but just to show you what Project L is most likely going to be like, if not exactly like the base, because Rising Thunder is basically the base project for whatever Project L is going to be, and we'll get into that whole thing. It's like one button. It reminds me a lot of the new Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, because it's not circular motion inputs. It's probably like it's easy inputs, but it's actually a lot of high level thinking in it. So we'll put it like that. So anyway, Tom Cannon comes out, the lead on Project L, and he comes to quell the hype that is. One more thing, hold on. So it's going to be impossible for any game to live up to saving the FGC, which is what Project L has been basically crowned with. We haven't played the game at all. We've seen literally 6 seconds of the game, and everybody says that it's going to save the FGC. I mean, I'm hyped. I'm a new game made by Riot Games. I'm real hyped on the possibilities of how big the game could be. But, you know, you got to keep your stuff in check. And that's basically what Tom Cannon is saying. He says, and Tom Cannon is, you know, they may roll back. So, I mean, you kind of can't afford not to get hyped anyways. So I'm glad you're all hyped for Project L, which is not the name of the game, everybody. It's not going to be Project L when it comes out. Hopefully we get a new, we'll talk about it. So I'm glad you're all hyped for Project L. The game is on track with many core systems in place. So what does that mean? Core systems meaning like supers, specials, the way knockdowns work, like universal things in the game, he says, are on track. So whatever that can be, if you're a Street Fighter player, that could be like the V system, could be a core mechanic. If you play MKL, that could be the variation system. If you play Guilty Gear, that could be like the wall break. So the core mechanics you're saying in the game that they want in place as of right now are in place. And I'm pretty sure that's what everybody that got the play the indoor beta got to place. All right. But we still have a ways to go. Now, one thing about Tom Cannon that when he came out, what was 2 or 3 years ago, and he said that, hey, we're making this game called Project L, but it is far, far, far in the future. That was like 2 or 3 years ago, right? He didn't say there's never been anything that Riot Games have said that their game's right around the corner. We still have ways to go. Please do not expect a beta, even though you just did an in-house beta, but I'm not gonna say anything about that. A public or private beta anytime soon, which is kind of contradicting when you got like stuff going out saying that you're having a private beta. But I get what he's saying. He means an online beta. Don't expect a online public or private beta to go any soon, even though they had the in-house beta. He says, and definitely not this year. He has a reply to that tweet saying, we're planning a dev update for around the end of this year to share more about the game. Until then, sit tight. So, okay, that's good. That's good for everybody that's, you know, sweating at the fingertips, like, just give me a little drip drop of Project L information. Okay, so this year is, we're in May right now. We're almost halfway through the year. So he's saying that around December time, we're going to do a dev update on Project L, and we'll actually be able to see the game. Hopefully the game will have a title by then, so we can stop calling it Project L and we can call it League of whatever. Maybe even a couple more characters. We know about 2 or 3 characters in the game, but according to people who play League, and I don't play League, there's like hundreds of characters. Games are going on forever, so right. Hopefully we can see some of these core system mechanics that they're talking about and some trailers for the game. So once I start seeing some actual trailers for the game, some character announcements, things like that, a name for the game that the game doesn't have a name yet, then we can really get hype for Project L. For right now, though, I'm kind of letting it simmer, okay? So Sony's about to make life a lot easier for online tournament players with their partnership with Discord, bringing the chat app to PlayStation. Of course, this is going to make things better for PlayStation players in general, but especially people who play online tournaments. And, they got their online PlayStation tournaments that they promote. With TOs can get in touch with the players, see if they play the game. Sometimes when you're playing fighting games as a TO, which, we over at Wally Mob are, you might get a disconnect, but the actual people who are playing the game are in the game. We can't see who won. And, one person will be like, oh, I won, but we don't have any proof. Now with the Discord, we can get not only chat, Discord has actual video, and it'll be really interesting to see how Discord works with the other PlayStation chat app options. You know what I'm saying? We thought that, we know that Microsoft has been trying to buy Discord for years. They gave it a $10 million bid. Discord was like, nah, not doing it. So Discord is still able to work with both systems, but the partnership with Discord and PlayStation is yet to be seen, but it's going to make life a lot more simpler for anybody who's playing tournaments online or just playing online in general, but especially for the FGC, I think it's going to be a big thumbs up. And lastly, we can see right here on Event Hubs, the dream of a Persona 5 Ultimate Arena is not as dead as we think. I mean, it's kind of dead. The Persona 5 arenas, the Persona Arena just in general, awesome fighting game. It's crazy how Sega licensed, Atlas made Persona, which is a great RPG. Persona 5, which has been out for a while. They got the Royal Edition out right now. And I was like, man, as soon as Atlas or more likely Arc System Works gets around to it, they're gonna make a Persona 5 Ultimate Arena. We got the new consoles. We got Guilty Gear Strive. I mean, I'm pretty sure Arc System Works is like working with Guilty Gear right now, so they probably don't have that in place. But as you can see, shout out to the PC Online Master Race. You can't give them anything because they will dig and dig and dig and dig until they find something in the beta codes. So yeah, I can't read Japanese, but you see Pan Hami has put out a screenshots of all the online domains, and we can see Persona Arena 10, Persona Arena 5, Royal right there. It's not being used anymore. Persona 4 game, of course. Persona 5 Ultimate Arena right there. So we know at one time, Persona Dance is some of the DLC they put out right now. So some of these things are out right now, but we know at one certain time, Persona 5 Ultimate Arena was a thing that they were, if not working on, talking about, because they had done Persona 4 Ultimate Arena, and they made a couple iterations of that game. If you haven't played it, it's out for the Xbox and the PlayStation, Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. Awesome games there. I think I'm pretty sure they're cross-play right now. And they're like the jumping point for what became Cross-Tag Arena, basically, right? So these are from 2017, which is the only bad part. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So this is like a plan that was 4 years ago, plus COVID, which is like 5 years, right? So we don't know if this is still something that they plan to do. Did things just not work out? Is it something that's down the pipeline? We don't know, but we know that if you love Persona 5, and you're a fighting games fan, and you were hoping that they would make an arena game, we do know that at one point back in 2017, as you can see, the article says right here, this doesn't obviously mean that there currently works a Persona 5 Ultimate Arena, considering the name has been unused since 2017, but it does bode that at least Atlas hasn't shut the door on the prospects of there being one. So if that fan base can get it together, we might see a Persona 5 Ultimate Arena, which would be really dope. But I'm pretty sure we're not going to do that till after Guilty Gear Strive, at least after Season 1, all right? So that's going to do it for me. Good morning, gamers. Good morning, FGC. Make sure to give us a follow, like, all that there. If you're watching this on the YouTube page, man, shout out to Shadow Shell 88. We did the Sunday stream. That's over there right now. I'm going to chop it up and put it out. So go watch it live right now while you can. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Till then, be good, be safe, keep playing games, and we out. Peace.